land of Volusia where legends unfold. A group of misfits, their fate yet untold. On a path unexpected, through trials they roam. Together they find what makes a hero's home. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Through dungeons and dragons they venture so bold. With every new challenge their stories unfold. From town to town and forest deep and wide, accidental heroes with friends by their side. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Through Tuesday night they gather round the table, rolling dice, weaving tales as long as they're able. A world of magic, danger and lore, accidental heroes forevermore. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Every Tuesday night, they gather around the table, rolling dice, weaving tales, as long as they're able. A world of magic, danger and more, accidental heroes forevermore.
All right, we are back after a hiatus of DM Beard almost dying, but we are back, so we get to actually finish up what we started last session. The party left Castlehorn, and on their way there, they fought a Boulette, which ran out in front of them and did a sneak attack on them. They then made it to Yonrel, where they settled down for the night in the local tavern, the Morning Wood. And the following morning, they started in the Travelers competitions, the Adventurers competitions. They did the pie eating contest, which Mako won. The arm wrestling contest, which Thomas won. And the Battle Forge, which Frydak waited until the last second and then brutally injured his friend, and won that competition. Which now leads us to where we left off, with the party sitting around the dinner tables talking, Frydak sulking over in a corner because there was a suit of armor construct that showed up with Mako. Alright guys, so what do you want to do as you're sitting around the table?
Well, Mouse said run off after Frydak
Right.
to console him.
Anyone want to do anything? anything, or do we want to call in for the next competition?
I don't necessarily have anything I needed to do right now, unless... Well, no, even if that is the case. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Even if that is the case, okay. Alrighty then. So, are we ready for the next competition, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Mouse, Thomas, Fryedak, give me an initiative roll. I want to see who takes what order.
Mouse is ready.
I'm not. Not ready.
Oh, we are off to a great start. Alright, so in order. Mouse with her 24. No way. Okay, so that's 2 17s and a 14. So, Fryedak, you're... Okay, so you will go before them. Fryedak. Let me get my booklet here, so that I have all the information I need. Blades.
It doesn't...
What?
Sorry, talking out loud. Or thinking out loud.
Talking out loud? Okay. Alright, and...
Talking or thinking or both.
Alright, and then we've got Thomas with his 5. Alright. So, the way that this works is this is turn-based. There will be 6 rounds. You will have 1 shot per round, and the higher your score, the closer to the bullseye you are. Each round, the lowest number will be eliminated from the round, the furthest from the target.
I love how
And higher your attack roll.
Yes, it's going to be an attack roll with a bow and arrow.
I love how I've wasted my crit on my
Question:
Yeah.
since we've already set up that in the last town, Fryedak bought all of those collapsible javelins and had that guy make a launcher in his arm, can he use that in place of most of the bow and arrow?
Yeah, we can we can basically make you have a ballista type bow and arrow setup. That'll work.
Yes, make a deck.
That's gonna be interesting. We may end up seeing them have to replace targets. Okay. So, Mouse, you are first. Go ahead and take your shot.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, that wasn't great.
12. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. 12. That brings us to Fryedak.
So basically, all I have to do is beat a 12.
Right. To
Got
not
it.
be eliminated.
And, right, I'm out.
Hey, that's a 4. You just have to... You have to hope for somebody to get a 3 or lower.
Dude, right, I have a +3. If anybody participated, probably has Iron Dex at +3.
Alright, so
You freak.
now we got Blades. Rolled an 8. Corinth. Which rolled a natural 1 for a 2.
crap, I'm still in!
And then Eloloth, which rolled a natural 17 for a 21. And then Thomas.
Or he's probably gonna win it.
Uh,
17. I hate to be this person, Thomas, but don't forget.
oh, I didn't. I rolled that with it. Yep.
Okay. Cool. So 17, not bad. Alright, so Corinth misses the target completely and is removed from the round. So Corinth is out. That brings us to round number 2 with Mouse starting us off.
Much better, Mouse. Good job.
Yeah, much better. All right. Too far. All right, and then it brings us to Frydak. 22, much better. You got your aim back, and that's a +3, so that's a natural 19. We're gonna have to replace that target. All right. Wait a minute, where is Corinth? What on earth? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, so the first one eliminated was Corinth, which is the lizard folk. Alright, Blades. Oh, well, you guys are safe there. That's a natural 1 for a 1.
Do I even need to shoot?
And then Eloloth, the Bay Market. That is a natural 6 for a 10. Thomas, you're up. And you've got a +9?
Yeah.
27. Yours goes through the target. Alright, so Blades is now out. The Town Knight. So we've now lost a Lizard Folk and a Kenku. Brings us back up to Mouse for round 3. 25. That's a heck of a shot. Alright. That's a natural 18. So yeah, that jams a good way through the target, right on the bullseye.
It was almost a 2.
It's almost 2.
Yeah.
Alright, Frydak. Frydak with the 5. Oof.
Yep, natural 2.
Yep. Strikes right on the edge of the target. It's still there, but it barely hit the target. That brings us to Eloloth. Natural 9. Plus 4, so that's 13. At least she's consistent. And then Thomas.
Bye, Friday.
17. Yeah,
Nah.
so Frydak is eliminated. After the last round, they told you to be a little bit more gentle with the targets,
Too
and
gentle.
you were too gentle, and it almost came too low to hit the target. Alright, so that brings us to Mouse again. you have a +9, Thomas? 25. Wow. Okay.
I've got a +7. I'm not far behind him.
No, you aren't. All right. That brings us to Elaloth with +4. That's a natural 17 for 21. May still not be enough.
Yo, Thomas.
All right, Thomas, you're up.
Ooh.
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have the lucky
Yes, you can.
thing. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
And then how does that work
can-
with the other thing?
You can choose to take your new roll. You roll once, and you can choose to take your new roll if you want.
Okay.
That's better.
That is much better. All right. That puts Elaloth
He's basically,
out.
he goes to shoot, he sees that it's off, so he shoots another arrow in quick succession and knocks it back into a better trajectory.
Full on pulls the Fox Robin
Like
Hood.
Robin Hood. Yeah, I was gonna say just like in Robin Hood.
I love it.
All right. So Elaloth is out. That leaves us with Mouse and Thomas. This will be our last round, round number 5.
That was like the dice was kind of on the border of a 7 and 17.
Can I use another lucky?
You can.
Oh, then
Oh.
Aw.
Mouse fires and gets ever so slightly closer to the bullseye and wins the competition. You do have one extra bonus round if you can beat a 17. You get a bonus purse.
Ooh.
okay.
How's that?
Oh, for the winner, you
For the
meant?
winner, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think she definitely got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She just
Mm.
she shoots an arrow right in between, like, or just splits the other arrow that she had already
Right.
got.
Right down the middle of the bullseye. Mouse hears extra purse and just immediately snaps it off, and the
Yes,
judge,
and he's-
just looks and goes, "Well, okay. That will conclude our archery contest. For our victor, what is your name?
Mouse is mouse.
Mouse. Mouse is mouse. All right.
She's nodding vigorously.
First prize lands you the Bow of Melodies. And she hands that over to you. And for the extra little push there at the end, the collection purse of 250 gold.
Ooh.
Noise.
It was most impressive. It is now time for us to start the ballroom blitz or ballroom blitz. Yeah, you guys got me saying that. Way to go. It's now time to start the ballroom blitz. If everyone would be so kind as to gather at the tavern, and we will start the competition there. And
Remind me. Can you remind me what that is again?
the tavern?
No, the barroom blitz.
Okay.
I know what a tavern is.
I was gonna say, the barroom blitz is a game of wits. So there are 2 ways that you can win it, and there are 2 different prizes you can win, depending on how you win this.
We win it twice.
No, you can win one or the other. It is the first team to complete all 3 tasks. And depending on if you use brute strength, basically if you force your way through it, or if you use charisma.
Oh crap!
So depending on which way you win will depend on what prize you get. So, looking around the bar, you do see 2 other parties ready to play the game. One of which you recognize as the Kismet Cootery. Another one is a group that has gathered around Omen and has just kind of put together a ragtag group that don't know each other but are trying to work together. All right, so teams have been assembled. For those of you who are loners, congratulations on your new comrades. Our first task of the 3 will be to get the answer, and this is said quietly so that the people around the bar can't hear, but the 3 parties can. Get the answer for where task number 2 lies from one of the patrons of the bar. You will each be given one of these, and she hands each party a small vial of a silver liquid. This will help you with getting the correct answer. Your task is to either convince one of the patrons wearing the crown's marking on their clothing to drink this of their own will and give a proper answer, or to sneakily make them consume it without their knowledge before asking the question.
So
there are the patrons. They have, you said, a crown symbol.
Yes.
and what question do we need them to answer?
Where the next task is.
Oh. So once we get the item, can we get a moment to ourselves as a group to confer?
Once you get the item, she's going to say, "All right, your task begins now," and let you all, lets all the groups take off. They all kind of run into different corners and start discussing how
Okay,
they're
so-
going to do this.
I think one of us should start a conversation with said person, and then Mouse can, behind their back,
At a hand.
basically dope their drink, and we can call a toast to the event or whatever, get them to drink it, and then we can wait hopefully not wait very long before we ask what the next event is or where the next location is. What do you guys think?
What's your sleight of hand?
It's fairly high. 10.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
10.
I'm good with that. I got a 7. I got a 7 for persuasion.
Light, what's your persuasion is 7?
Yes.
So why don't you initiate the conversation, distract them while she puts the thing in their drink. Use persuasion just to kind of strike up a conversation or whatever. So that way we use both of your skills. And hopefully a higher persuasion will cause them to be distracted for longer.
Good with that?
All right.
So the symbol, is it just like prominently displayed on their body somewhere?
So
Or
the
do
way
we have
it's
to look?
described would be kind of like a small brooch.
Okay.
So this would be a perception check to see if you can even find one of the 3 patrons that are marked in the bar.
Fredak,
This feels
What?
like
can you see anybody with this brooch?
feels
Can I
very
roll
much.
perception?
Yes, perception. Feels very much what?
So there's a show called Traders. There's very much a game similar to this. In
I got
that show.
32 on my perception.
Yeah, you spot all 3 of them. Wow. All right.
How's your insight look?
So
Well, that
Or what?
serum, is it like the truth serum, like, or what's the
make
the
an
word,
Arcana
the
check for
potion.
me.
I think I have a decent Arcana. No.
I'd like to. Can I like get a little bit close to one of the other groups, but act like I'm still talking to my own group, and then point at one of the people who doesn't have it, and be like, "I'm pretty sure it's him," and kind of whisper a little bit louder.
Make a deception check for me.
That's a 7.
So can I add on to that? Yeah, that looks like him.
You can assist him and give him advantage or also attempt to roll.
I think you should roll. I bet your deception's higher than +2. Wow,
It was higher than +2.
That is good.
that's awesome.
The other party
So-
just kind of looks at you guys and tucks in a little bit tighter. All right, so looking around the room, you do see 3 separate people with the brooches. You see a familiar face, the Artificer.
Hey,
You see a what appears to be a cleric with 2 symbols. The symbol of the crown, and on her sleeve you see the symbol of Lathander. And the third one is... let me see here. Is a Triton. A female Triton.
So,
My question is, which one looks like the easiest?
I think there's a chance I might be able to convince her to just do it. And I point to the woman with the Lathander symbol.
I'm good with you trying that.
Okay.
for the
Make it
glory of
work.
Lathander.
So I'm gonna walk up to her and I'll hello there.
Okay. So, you see a blonde-haired, silky pink-skinned tiefling. Turn around and look at you. Yes, what can I do for you?
My name is Thomas Malroy, and I'm on a quest for the Temple of Lathander, and we're trying to participate in this contest. And in order for us to win, we do need you to drink this vial.
Oh, I'm well
I-
aware of the rules.
I was just wondering if you could help us out, as we are clearly both followers of the Great Lord Lathander.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Come on, roll high.
Oh God,
And lucky.
I do have lucky. Yeah, let's do lucky again. That's the last lucky I have for the day, but let's do it.
Else can be on standby with the
Okay.
vial.
19 versus a 16. Okay. Well, we are both servants of Lathander, but that's not enough to get me to just down a vial of truth. However, I was watching you perform in that archery contest. And your form reminds me of a hero of our temple. Tell me, who taught you to use a bow and arrow like that?
Please hold. I worked with Brother Sharpeye,
Brother Sharpeye, you say?
and he taught me everything I know.
I thought I recognized that form. How is Brother Sharpeye?
Well, I've been gone a long time, but last I saw, he was quite well. I'm on a quest to retrieve relics and travel the world, and we're trying to send stuff back. I actually sent one back not long ago, and hopefully it arrives soon.
Well, I certainly hope that you're successful. Brother Sharpeye has done wonderful things for the temple here. It has been a couple of decades, at least, since I've seen him. He is a hero of mine. Give me the vial.
Here you go.
She downs it. All right, ask your question.
Where is the next step of this contest?
The next step of this contest is in the local library. You'll want to find a copy of the book named Back to Front and decipher the next clue.
All right. Well, thank you, and I hope I see you before we leave.
You are very welcome. Please do come back and see me, and if it wouldn't be too much to ask, maybe bring me something of Brother Sharpeye's when you come back through?
If I can, I will do that.
Thank you. Best of luck.
All right. And so I relay that to the group if they weren't close enough to hear.
As we were watching that display, that conversation, I will lean over to Light. Did they just make an egg?
Oh no.
Oh God.
I have this
I'd forgotten about that.
look of amazement on my face that not only did he approach me and ask me a question, but it was the most absurd question he could ask.
No, they did not make an egg. They had too many clothes on for an egg.
Oh yeah, right. The book. Okay, never mind. Do we have to go back to the library?
Not all libraries have those books.
Okay. So off to the library, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
We should make sure we're not being followed by the other groups.
Well, you do have to complete the 3 tasks. So if they have not completed the task, it does not benefit them to follow you. However, you do see, as you're leaving, you do see Omen get slapped by another person wearing a brooch.
Nice.
All right.
Well, we know we're at least in front of somebody.
I want to rush to the library.
Okay. Give me a either perception or investigation check to see if you can find the library, as you have not searched for it. As
Can
of
I
yet.
help him?
Yeah, I like that one better, even though I rolled higher.
I rolled a 2. There we go.
I rolled
Do I find it?
Thomas found it.
I think Thomas knows where we're going.
I think Thomas was able to pretty easily spot it. As you walk out the gate, there is a large building that has a red roof and very clearly has scholars walking in and out of it.
I mean, is Thomas going to be the Kirk of this group?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so you do find the main library here. So, are you just walking in, or what are you guys doing?
I suppose that would make sense. We're just looking for a book.
So is there
Walk
a,
in and talk to the librarian.
or is there some sort of like catalog system that we can look through?
You're asking if there's a medieval duodecimal system?
Yes, that's
don't
what we're
know.
asking.
There could be. I don't know when the Dewey Decimal System was invented, but it could have something of this sort could have existed at that time.
In fairness, this is clearly a completely different world, not just an old world.
Right.
I'm sure they have some type of
You-
system.
Dewey is just
Oh,
a
like a-
goblin that
They
picks up
have-
facts.
Like some kind of organization.
Yes.
Dewey's the goblin who organizes their books.
Dewey Decimal is the full name.
Exactly.
Is that like Dewey Duck?
Oh goodness. All right, so you are able to either spot the librarian, or you can attempt to search through their organization system if you would like.
I would just walk up to the librarian and ask.
Okay. So you see a male dragonborn behind the counter. Yes, so you're looking for back to front, correct?
That's correct. Yes. Do you know where it is?
Yes, it's on the third shelf from the left in the back right-hand side of the library.
The third hand shelf on the back left hand. Okay, copy. And
Thank you.
I head there.
You're welcome. All right.
All right. So, do I find the book?
Make an investigation check, because there is a lot of there are a lot of books on that shelf. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me as well.
I like looking for a different book.
Thomas, yes, you find it. Light, you
I
also.
feel like I know what book he's looking for. Fridak will enjoy it.
Yes, you both find the books you're looking for. All right, Thomas, what do you do once you find the book?
All right. Is there only one copy of the book?
There are 3.
There are 3.
Oh, is this a Necronomicon situation? Only
Is
one.
there anything against hiding?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm gonna grab 2 of the books and just move them.
Move them just to the next
the other
No,
shelf.
it's one for each team. Okay, I see what you're saying. Never mind.
Yeah. Just misplace the other 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move them like to a shelf, like I don't know, like 2 shelves over, like on top of the other books in a weird place.
All
Are
right.
we
Not completely hiding it, not stealing it, not putting it in my bag, but relocating it.
Okay.
Hey, you can move it further, maybe. Give him a challenge.
And then I'll take the other book and
Library.
go to the group
Tell 'em
and,
where it
and
is.
try to
Hope we don't
study
get
the
in
book.
trouble for moving the other books.
They didn't
This is
Say we
they didn't
couldn't.
say anything about not hindering the other groups or stopping them from
mean-
making their goals.
They,
They also didn't say that we're not allowed to murder people, but I'm pretty sure someone would get upset if we started walking around murdering the other teams.
they very
I mean, that's big-
specifically said, depending on how you win the game will depend on what prize you get.
Yeah.
True, that was said.
But there's also a difference between murdering somebody and moving a book.
Right.
Yeah, it's still cheating. I mean, just because we're not murdering people, we're still cheating.
Is it?
And I
Is
think
it?
we'll get a crappier prize if we cheat.
That's not cheating.
Is
It
it
is.
cheating to move something?
So I could very well use persuasion to delay the group. That would be no difference.
mean,
no
If
different.
you guys,
than
if you
hiding
guys
the
don't
book.
think that'll be a problem, it's up to you guys. I just think that we'll get a better prize if we don't move the book.
I don't know. What does the group think? Like, I'm happy to put the books back if you guys think I should.
I mean, Mouse thinks it's humorous
What?
if we do move the books, but
Listen, I'm walking up with a smirk on my face. I got no clue what's going on.
What if we persuaded someone else to check out the books and then we wouldn't be the ones moving them?
We'd still be doing it. We'd still be the ones responsible. I'm just saying, we can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, I think we'll get a better prize if we
we
don't
did
mess
try
with the other
to
book.
trick them into thinking. You specifically tried to trick them into thinking that one of the people.
And I failed miserably, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Your failure doesn't mean there wasn't an attempt. Let's be clear.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, if you attempt to kill someone, you still attempted it.
Always back to the murder.
All right. I'm gonna leave the books where I put them. All right. So I got this book, and so I open it up, and what do I read?
I think we should read it back to front.
Well, it has
That actually makes sense. But
It has several pages of random assortments of words, but as you flip through it, a paper falls out. And let's go ahead and do this.
So what language is this?
Okay, so I think it might actually be like the alphabet, but backwards. So, hold on.
So who's got a paper to try and decipher this?
Yeah.
It's a cryptogram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's okay. So Z, the Z is by itself. The only letter that is by itself in the English language is A.
And
That's what
I.
I'm saying. It's just the
Okay.
But
alphabet, but
it could be a straight
backwards.
flip.
I think it's
back
so. I
to
think
front.
instead of B, it's Y.
Hold on, I'm writing it down.
Okay. Y. O. U. R. F. I. N. A. L. Your final task is to GAT.
Your final task is to amazing a masterpiece tool.
is to gather a S. What?
Yeah, there is smithing.
Smithing tool, a sigil of the guard and claw, a back bear.
So we need a smithing tool.
A black bear.
A black bear claw.
Yeah.
And what was the second thing after a smithing tool?
Sigil of.
Sigil of the guard.
Okay, I mean, I guess we need to head to the shopping district. Find a smithing tool. I bet the Alchemist has one.
Okay, so you're going to try and meet back up with the alchemist, or
I mean, is he back in the bar or is he in the shop?
she was in the shop, or I'm sorry, she was in the bar.
So she's probably not at her shop. So I think we should go to like a general store or some other kind of shop that would still sell a smithing tool. And also, is there a place like a hunter's guild or something like that where you might be able to find like bear claws, not like the pastry?
I like the pastry.
What if that's what it's talking about? We need a donut shop.
I wouldn't mind a donut.
Well,
so technically this
Are we sure it even existed?
technically this paper says we need to claw a black bear, but it might mean claw of a black bear.
yeah, it got cut off on the paper.
Okay. Oh, I see. There's a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't notice it because, cipher, and
Yeah.
So we need a shop that sells smithing tools, like maybe like a hunter's guild or something that would sell bear claws, and a see if we can convince one of the guards to give us a sigil.
I'm gonna talk to the librarian
okay.
and be like, hey, do you know where there might be a hunter's guild or some kind of taxidermist or something like that?
Unfortunately, we do not have a hunters guild located in town. I don't know of any taxidermist either. What exactly is it you're looking for?
A bear claw?
A black bear claw.
A black bear claw specifically.
Claw of a black bear. Okay. There are several black bears out in the woods if you want to attempt to grab one from them. Do you think maybe a clipping would suffice? Trimmings of a black bear's claw?
I mean, it doesn't say how
might
big
be-
it has to be. It just says a claw of
I think to
black
be
bear.
safe, it might be better if we get a full claw.
Why do you ask? Is there trimmings easily available?
Well, our our jeweler Quinn has a pet black bear.
I mean,
we
I
should
guess
go
if
see
we
if
can
we
get
some
like
claws.
Does it? It technically doesn't say anything about it being removed from the rest of the black bear. I wonder if we could just take the pet in a cage. If we're worried about a trimming not being enough.
What are you saying? Hey, can we borrow
think
your
a
pet?
trimming- yeah, I think a trimming.
just take your bear out for a walk.
What about where would we find a smithing tool? Do you have any blacksmiths in town?
The only blacksmith we have in town is Silgara, the noble armorer, which currently her forge is open to adventurers as part of the game. So you're able to shop there for the extent of the game, get special armor, or she may be able to spare a smithing tool.
So go there.
All right. So I think let's head over to the blacksmith first because that's right near us. I think.
Right, that is right here.
All right, off to the blacksmith.
Okay. Get Silgara pulled up here. There we go. You see a tiny little female rock gnome with cropped wavy black hair, shaved on both sides, blue eyes, silky golden skin, scar on her neck, and very, very dirty because forge.
Because forge.
So who is going to walk up and talk to Silgara?
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?
I've been better. You're the first one to come over and see me today.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I was hoping you might be able to help us out. Would we be able to purchase a smithing tool from you?
What kind of smithing tool do you need? A hammer? A anvil? Anything specific?
What?
Yep.
I thought there was just something called a smith tool. Smith tools.
It probably doesn't matter.
You know, how much for one of each?
How much for one of each? Alright,
Just to be on the safe side.
you looking to make something? What are you needing these for?
It's for the town game. There's basically like a scavenger hunt, and one of the items we need is a smithing tool.
Oh, I see. I'm the only place in town that's got smithing tools.
Which means, as other teams figure it out, they would probably be visiting you.
That's
So you
very
might
true.
get busy.
That is very true. Well, if that's the case, I'd say 5 gold for a hammer and 25 for an anvil.
And Fredek will give her 30 gold.
Thank you very much. I'll be sure to raise the price for the next one if you're that willing.
There you go. Good job.
You can see Fredek just like patting her on the head and then walking away as he says, "Good job."
Well, come back and see me for armor later.
I don't wear metal, but thank you.
As he walks away, I inform the blacksmith that Our friend is a little naive when it comes to money.
Oh, I can tell. He had no idea that I was ripping him off. But at the same time,
Remind me not to let him hold my.
at
It's
the
his
same
money.
time, I'm the only one who has it, so supply and demand. All
Well, thank you. Good day.
right. Good day.
I
So
said good day.
Whoa. So now we're gonna. What was the second thing?
sigil of the guard.
Oh yeah, let's go to the lady with the bear first. I really don't think that she's gonna let us borrow her bear, but we can try.
We could probably just get like a clipping of the claw.
Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. I mean,
I
the
will
hunter
also
over here
say,
can probably go kill a bear if he wants to.
if we take the only bear that's easily accessible, then the other teams can't get a clipping of a bear.
Yeah, but you say that like she's just gonna be like, oh yeah, sure. I have never met you all before in my entire
We
life.
could talk
Sure,
to
shake
her.
my head to the
She
dead.
could come with us. I'll give her gold to come with us. You gave 30 gold for an anvil and a hammer. I mean, I'll give her some-
Mind you, who's carrying the anvil?
Well, I am.
I assume
She
he
also
is.
has
He's a robot.
she also has a shop to run, so she may not just be able to walk away with you.
It's true, but like she could close if she's available. Like if we pay her enough, we'll talk to her. We'll see. We'll see.
Take a half day.
I think we just need to ask her for some clippings and be on our merry way.
I think we should go see the guard first. I got a feeling they may know where a bear claw is.
I mean, we were
Okay,
told
that's
where
an
one
option.
was, but we could either way.
No, I'm talking about just a claw. You know, it may be a trophy for someone.
Alright, let's go to the guard.
Okay. Change what page I'm on now. Oh, hey, look, they're right next to each other. Awesome. All right. So, where are you going for the guard?
Didn't you say that there's a section of this town that not everybody can get into, or is that a different town?
I think that's where we're at because we're in the game, so we're inside of
Right.
that section.
But
So
I have a
wouldn't
question.
this gate right here be a place where a guard is? Anyway,
Were there
Sorry.
any off-duty guards at the tavern?
At the tavern. Give me a history check. Let's see if you can remember. 15. You did see one. A stout.
Do I
halfling-
remember him drinking?
Yes, a stout halfling, completely, pretty much wasted.
Let's go see Helm.
even better.
All right, so you make your way back to the tavern. Walking in, you can see that he's had a few more to drink and is currently passed out at the table.
Cool.
Mouse?
So
Were we getting something
Okay.
from him or asking him a question?
he's
We were-
passed out.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up again. Just gonna say, if we steal a sigil of a guard while he's passed out, is that gonna change
Oh.
gift we get? And also,
I mean, maybe, but
is
who
that
says
going
that the
to
gift
get
we
us
get for
arrested?
stealing the sigil is bad?
So
is it also going to get us arrested for technically assaulting a guard of the city?
Would be
Oh, no,
assaulting.
we're
It would
gonna
be
we're
borrowing.
we're going to check on Helm and make sure he's okay.
And just a sigil
Wow.
just happened to fall off of him?
exactly.
Okay,
Found it on
um,
the doorstep, coming in.
right, sure.
on the street. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And then,
They
you know, when we turn it over as a prize, we can simply say, you know, it's.
I guess. Does anybody have high
halfling.
persuasion? Because we could always like wake him up and like convince the drunk man to give us a sigil, which I don't know if that helps.
I mean,
but
Mouse does have a +6,
I mean,
Oh, I
he's
gotta-
also drunk, so you probably wouldn't need that high of persuasion.
probably.
I mean, I got a 7 on persuasion.
Just like buy like a flagon, bring it to the table, wake him up, be like, "Hey, can we borrow your sigil?" And then give him the drink.
we could do that if you'd be more comfortable with that. We could do that.
What was your
It might
At
fail, though.
least we'd be getting consent.
So. Let's just ask to see
I
it.
really don't want us to get arrested, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm buying a pint.
I mean, our goal is to get one, so I can't imagine we would actually get arrested for doing the task given to us by the king. But
We'd be bringing it to the thing, so they could take it back and give it back to the person.
And sure, these are all very valid excuses that we can use as a defendant at our trial.
I like court dramas. I don't know what you're talking about.
I walk away.
Okay. That's 2 silver. Light.
Oh, I hand over the 2 silver.
Okay. You're handed a pint.
I go wake him up, say, "Hey, buddy, here's a pint. I was wondering, I'd like to see one of those sigils a little closer. Would you mind showing it to me?"
The sigil?
Yeah.
Alright, gonna roll disadvantage. Oh, that's a 2 and a 12. It's like, yes, sigil, yeah, whatever you want. You gonna drink that?
I got it for you.
Oh, yeah, I like you even better. Give me that. Oh, yeah, look at whatever you want. Takes a drink. Head back down on the table.
That was easy.
Yeah, he is out of it. He's not a very
Alright.
big guy to begin with. He's only 2'11".
I'm
So
gonna.
it doesn't take much to knock him out.
Hope he doesn't kill
I'm
him.
gonna head over to the blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Okay.
Because we now have the sigil, and I'm good with that. So I'm gonna head that way. Obviously, if people join me, they join me. But I'm heading that way.
Why are we going back to the blacksmith?
Or sorry, not the blacksmith. I'm saying the wrong thing.
Oh,
The
Who
bear
was it
lady?
that has the bear?
the jeweler.
The jeweler. I'm gonna head to the jeweler.
All right. So you make.
I'll
your
go with
way-
him.
Yeah, you make your way to this building here.
All right, and I'm just gonna ask. Hello.
Hello.
Question. Do you know about the contest that's happening right now?
Everyone knows about the contest that's happening right now. It's one of the biggest events of the year.
So I have a question. Do you know is some like trimmings of a claw enough for the bear claw that we need? I do hear that you have a bear.
I do have a bear. I'm not privy to what is in the scavenger hunt for this year, so I don't know what would qualify.
So it does say to bring. I'm sorry, guys. What was it that it said?
We'll have a black bear.
Just
The
says
claw of
claw.
a black bear.
Yeah.
Okay. I could give you some clippings of his nails if you would like. I don't
think-
see a problem with that.
In
Does that-
previous years, have they ever asked people to kill animals for the scavenger hunt?
Hey, this is probably the most
I'm-
humanely gathered way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The most
Yeah.
humanely gathered way. They are very loose with their terms, and they kind of allow people to just do whatever they want as long as it falls within the rules of the game. You can't just go breaking the law for any reason, but as long as it falls within the spirit of the game, they don't typically penalize you. But it would not be beyond what
All
I would
right.
put them through to have someone go out and hunt a bear to bring back the claws. Hopefully it would not be a wasted bear, and it would be brought back for its pelt and its meat. And
Trust me,
everything
with
else.
this guy around, we'll be eating for a while. Well, they will. I don't need food.
Now, it doesn't say that the claw has to be removed from said bear. Is there any chance you would join us with your pet to turn in our quest and then bring your pet home, of course? I do have some gold if that would persuade you.
Well, How much are we talking? Because I would have to close shop.
You would have to close shop. Now, I mean, I don't know how much you would be making over the next. I can't imagine this would take more than an hour tops. So I could maybe do let's say 10 gold.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
That's not the right.
Okay, well that is better than his
That's not
12.
bad.
Is better than his 12. I would say 10 gold, and if you need any jewels or spell components, diamond dust, things like that, you come back and see me.
We'll be sure to do that.
All right, well then let's head on over.
All right. So we have all three things, right? Out of character.
To the best of your
Well,
knowledge,
we
yes.
probably need to go back to the tavern and pick up Light, because I think
Fair.
you left him there.
Did he not follow?
The tavern's where it started, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
What-
we'd be turning them back into the tavern anyway. So yeah, let's just go back to the tavern.
All right.
All right, so you guys walk into the tavern, and you find Inwin, Orin, the master of ceremony, that gave you the tasks, and you turn in. I'll let you go ahead and speak to her about your items. Let's put it that way.
Oh, did we get some clippings as well, or did we just bring the bear?
I mean, you brought the owner, so I'm sure he's got clippings.
Okay.
I would say we turn in the clippings, and if they balk, we can be like, "Well, we did bring the whole bear."
We got like 20 bear claws.
Yes.
Is that good?
Wouldn't it really be 4?
Well, no, bear paws, yes. Bear claws. Technically, there's 5 per
Yeah.
digit or per.
So they got 10 claws.
There's a
Oh,
word
okay,
for these
yeah.
things that we have.
Paws?
Digits?
Well, per paw, yes, but I was thinking like arms and legs or something. There's a word for that, but anyway,
Appendages.
it's the one.
Well,
Our phalanges would be our claws.
That's a good word.
Although that would be the
Oh,
whole finger. But yeah,
What's the name of the person again? The master of ceremonies.
Inwin.
Inwin. Here's a hammer and an anvil. I didn't know which smithing tool you wanted, so I got both. We have a pile of clipped bear claws, and we have a sigil of the guard, but we might need it back.
Well, that was certainly quick. Much quicker than some people. And looks over her shoulder, and you see.
tell me there's a group still here.
There is.
Is it Omen's group?
It is
Please
Omen.
tell me it's Omen's group.
It is Omen's group.
Yes.
Omen's group is still currently over there. You can see him kind of arguing back and forth. Omen's got a frozen piece of meat wrapped up in a towel stuck to his face.
Beautiful.
And Mako's just kind of shaking her head in a corner. Well, seeing as how we've got one group that's still here, hasn't made their way out. The other one just recently left for the library, and you brought an entire bear with you.
We weren't sure exactly how much of a bear claw you needed.
So we brought the clippings, and we just decided to bring the whole bear too.
Yes, I would say that qualifies as a winner. And judging by what I've seen, it doesn't look like you used any nefarious means, as far as sneaking the potion into anyone's drinks or assaulting any of our guards, which knew good and well what was coming today. So, you get to, I'll allow you to choose your prize. The prize for winning through, less than optimal means, but still very talented abilities, would be the Shard of Zeluin. And the prize for doing this the noble and charismatic way is the Tome of Leadership and Influence.
That's awesome. Especially for people like Light.
Ooh, what? Huh?
Yeah. You want this book, Light. You want it very much. Bumps your charisma score by 2.
Ooh, yes. Wait, will it go above 20?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it increases your maximum for that score also.
Well, there is okay.
So yeah, so basically it's like a skill book from Skyrim, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So if you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents, your Christmas score increases by 2, as does your maximum.
And if you wait a century, you can do it again.
How long do fairies live?
Probably not 100 years.
11 days.
Oh, they're mayflies.
What was the other thing you said? A shard of whatever?
Zeluin. X-E-L...
What does that do?
X-E-L-U-A-N.
Oh, God, if I can type right. X-E-L-U-A-N?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, either one of them would be great
It's
for
a
me.
cursed item.
You can use it as a spellcasting focus.
I love cursed items.
Your strength score increases by 4.
Wow.
You remain cursed by the target or until you're targeted by remove curse. The shard's curse causes misfortune to befall you whenever you roll 1 on an attack roll, an ability throw, or saving throw. Roll on the Shard Misfortunes table.
Oh, hell no.
You have to cut yourself and get your poison until next dawn. You experience a vision of ancient calamity, blah blah blah,
It's all
and
on
are
a nat
stunned to
one.
the end of your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, tome of leadership and influence, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. I think we'll have the tome.
But cursed items are fun.
You already
Yeah.
got one.
Says who?
We're not supposed to know that.
He
That
doesn't
wasn't
know it.
Mouse, that was Dragon.
Stop metagaming.
Isn't what we just did metagaming?
Fair.
The whole looking up the items and everything?
Although we did also like already kind of want the better one because the better one's for the people that do it right, which we did it right on purpose. So
Now go, and then I turned the light. Now go give his badge back before he wakes up.
I reluctantly take it back to him.
All right. So
do you really?
I'm going to thank the jeweler and give her 5 more coins. 5 more gold coins.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to take that off.
And Mouse is gonna. Mouse wants to buy a raw steak from the bar and give it to the bear.
all right. A raw steak.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 silver for the raw one. Don't have to use any spices or anything, or any labor. So easy enough. And
Mouse is getting evil eye right now.
Quinn,
What?
You're getting evil eye.
from who?
She'll also request. Was it lamb?
Oh, yeah, it's lamb.
Is it lamb? Wait,
Is
what?
it lamb?
A reality or
I
the
think
not
it was.
reality?
Well, we're not talking to the senile butcher. I'm pretty sure it was lamb.
It's
that-
Definitely lamb from the senile butcher, but
Yeah, so she'll request a raw lamb chop as well.
All right. So 3 silver. Quinn looks at you and he says, "Thank you for the coin, and thank you for the steak. He hasn't eaten that well in a very long time. I'm going back to my post. Congratulations on your win."
And I'm sure that our fairy might visit you to get some other focus for his magic stuff.
I hope to see him.
So are we all in agreement that the book's mine?
Yeah,
I mean-
I think
I'm pretty sure you're the only charisma person that's in the
No.
party, so.
Mouse is, but it's fine. Mouse got a bow.
Yeah, Mouse got the bow of melodies.
Mouse beat me at archery.
I'm sorry. You already have a nice bow though, so I'm not too upset.
Yeah, and
I
and
think we
you
have
beat
2 nice
people
bows.
Yeah, and you beat people at arm wrestling.
Yes.
Also true.
Don't know how that happened, but you did.
I'm very strong.
Yeah.
Are we all done with the competition and everything?
At this
I think
point,
so.
yes, the competition.
That's why I have a
is
strength
over.
of +0.
That's
Can I
more
go,
strength than Mouse has.
Can I go talk to Mako?
So, my brain is failing me miserably because it's been like a while since we last played.
Okay.
I swear we went to the blacksmith to request items and never got them. But I might be crazy.
We had
Is there something we're waiting on, like being made
we
from
had
anybody
some
in town?
arrows or something, but I don't
That was
remember.
in the old. That was in the old. That was in
Okay.
the town before this.
Yeah.
That was
That
the
was
last-
somewhere else that wasn't here? Okay.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
was
and
the
we got
last
those.
thing I remember.
That was your gut shot arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, we got those. I just wasn't
Or
sure
the
if there was
gut bomb
something...
arrows, whatever they're
Because I
called.
would have sworn once the games opened, we went to the blacksmith here, because we couldn't go until the games opened, but maybe we just never went.
No, this would be the first time that I brought the blacksmith out, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it was just announced that you could go see the. But so with that, Inwin announces to those that are in earshot. That concludes the game, and that concludes our competitions for this year. Thank you all for attending. I am sorry for those who did not win anything. It does seem we were slightly dominated this year. And I hope you will all come back next year and enjoy this once more. Free drinks.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Free drinks for the next 2 rounds are on the Crown. And enjoy your day. Heads off back to the courtyard. All right, Frydek, you said you wanted to go over and speak to Mako?
Yes. Before I go over there, I want to get one of the plates from Mouse from the bag of holding, either mine or from the 4 different constructs that we've ran into. The plates that we had that had the logo on them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I want to grab one of those and then go over and talk to Mako.
Okay. I think Mako may be having some audio issues because she's currently muted.
Yeah, she said her.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello there. I heard your name is Mako.
Hello? Indeed, that is my name. Here was my friend Clatter.
Have you ever seen this logo before? And then I'll show her. And then can I inspect Clatter to see if he has the keys to the future logo on him?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
That's gonna be at 5, because crap.
Yeah.
You
get
can't look at
distracted
him
by
without-
your reflection.
Can't look at him without
My
just being
affliction?
overcome with jealousy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your reflection. He's shining.
Have you ever seen this logo before?
What does it look like?
I will post it into the Accidental Heroes chat. Let me find it
it's-
again.
I didn't quite catch the.
It's right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Right there.
Nope, not seen that
Where
before.
did you get him?
Out of a card game. I got him out of a card game. It was a little investigation we were doing, little quest, and he just kind of popped out of nowhere.
Do you know who he used to belong to?
Mm-mm. He just kind of popped up one day out of this card game that we were playing, and then he became my best friend.
I'm gonna look at Clatter. Do you know the name Peyton Ashblade?
Just kind of looks at you blankly, and then shakes its head no.
Can you speak, or do you just nod or shake your head?
Just nods yes, and then shakes his head no.
That's pretty much all he can do is yes or no questions.
And then he waves.
The reason I'm asking is because every other construct besides myself that we've run into has been evil and tried to kill us.
Oh.
and also had this logo on them. And from what we were given to understand, that's the only type of constructs that exist in this world.
Well, I'm not sure. He's kind of always tried to give me a good guide. He helped me. He actually helped me and my friends out in the last quest we were doing as we were scourging through this house. He's kind of always been a helpful hand. But again, he don't really say much.
Clatter looks at you, waves again, and then points towards his chest, and then does like magic fingers. Kind of symbolizing that it's magic instead of construct.
So he's just here. Does he have anything on the inside of him, like? And then I'll kind of open up his chest cavity to show her Fredek's core.
As far as I know, he's just a tin can, an empty tin can.
He knocks on his chest, and it just sounds hollow.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I heard y'all solved that puzzle pretty quick. Congratulations on your win.
There's some really smart people in our party. We used to have someone like you, but she had to leave. And then I'll show her my bracelet. She gave me this before she left.
A really pretty bracelet.
She was... It's actually really cool because after I do some of my magic, if I focus on it, it lets me do a little bit more magic.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
She was one of my best friends, and she had to leave, so I've been... I'm sorry I ignored you earlier, because I saw another, basically like a construct, and to be honest, I got a little bit jealous because everybody was fawning over your new friend, and kind of made me feel like I was getting replaced a little bit.
Understandable. You used to be the only one of your kind. Another one pops up, it kind of makes you feel like less of the room. But it's understandable. I was going to actually ask you about that and ask you why you left so abruptly.
That was just it. And also because you remind me of my friend who left. A little bit.
Well, I take that kind of...
Except it's kind of ironic because she hated orcs and you're kind of part orc, so...
Well, from where I come from, we try to stand for... We grew up in a tiny little village that kind of tried to stay away from all of the stereotypes of orcs. So I do my best not to be so angry and aggressive with everybody.
We did meet another half orc in one of the towns that we went to. He was an archer. He was a ranger. He was super nice. He actually helped us defeat a really bad monster that had killed a whole bunch of people. And that's one of the reasons that our other party member left, was because supposedly we had another member of our party, but the way this monster works is that if it eats them, it makes us forget them. So when we left the town, we just thought our party had always consisted of just the 6 of us, but apparently he was part of our party, but he got eaten, but nobody remembered him, and that was her husband. And so she didn't even remember that she was married. So she went off in search of his family.
That sounds like an interesting
behind. I get why she left, but it was...
Well, I mean, if you're open to having more...
I mean, I guess we do kind of need a big, strong person, since the big, strong person left. I mean, I'd have to talk to
I
the
would
rest
consider
of the group,
myself pretty tasty.
but if you'd be willing to be the person who attracts all our enemies, then I mean, if the rest of the party's okay with it, we'd love to have you.
I'm off to the side snickering.
Ignore him.
Well, shoot. I don't mind at all. I'm kind of just me and Clatter just kind of go off traveling. We decided to escape our town. I didn't like many of their views. Give me something to do in the next.
Well, we're on our way north. To have you ever heard of Mayathun?
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Yes, sir.
We're on our way there to help out one of our party members. And we might be trying to overthrow kingdoms. Any help would be greatly appreciated.
Oh boy.
And just to kind of show you that there's no hard feelings, and to apologize for my actions earlier, I want to give you this, and then I'm going to give her the Frostbite brand longsword. I can't really use stuff like this. I don't think I'm actually strong enough to use something like this. I won it in the contest. It was the best thing that they had to offer, but I can't really use weapons like this, so I'd like to give this to you as a way of bearing the hatchet, so to speak.
What was it called again?
Frost brand longsword.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And then I will go back to the party and talk to them and see what the rest of the party thinks about having her join us.
So Thomas will have actually headed out and gone to the blacksmith during this.
Okay.
Hey, Friday.
Yeah.
Here's here's that book from the library.
The one from the contest?
I picked it up during the contest. Yes.
Didn't we figure out all we needed from that book?
I think it may help you.
Okay. Should I have him try to persuade me?
That is up to you. Do you think you need to be persuaded?
Considering the last book that he gave him, that Lightlight gave him, scarred him for life, Frydek doesn't really trust him and books, so yes.
Okay.
Frydek will need to be persuaded. Is that an insight for me and a persuasion for him, or?
Yes, it is. Oh.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Frydek is wise to Lightlight shenanigans.
You know what? I don't trust you, sir. The last book you gave me had very, very bad things in it.
This is a different book.
I don't believe you.
Lightlight went to hand the book over, and Frydek went to reach for it, and as he did, he saw the name on the book, and just saw the word hug.
Oh no, it was the same book!
Very quickly pulled his hand away.
It's the same stinking book.
Oh, is that the book I found?
Yes, it is.
It's the same book. And then he's just going to walk away and find Mouse.
Oh, goodness.
Mouse is enjoying the free drinks.
Did Mouse overhear my conversation with Mako?
I think she might have. She was probably following you around, actually. So she is excited for a new friend.
What about Alina?
Probably heard it.
So what does Alina think about?
Alina thinks that it's a great idea to add another member to the party and is all in for it.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. Lightlight's still trying to get the book going. Oh. And, Thomas.
You're too late,
Late for
Squee.
the party.
Sorry, Squee.
Omen lost, and he got slapped in the face for being fresh.
I don't know the size of that meat patty that was on his face.
Not untrue.
I don't think it was slapped.
Can you hear us, Squee?
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah, I touched my mute button and then it wouldn't come back. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Love you,
Sorry.
Squee!
So what? I got slapped with meat?
No, you got slapped, and it was bad. Gosh, oh boy. No, you got slapped in the bar room.
There's a word I want to say.
And whenever they came back, you were still in there arguing with the rest of your team, and had a piece of frozen meat on the side of your face to help the swelling.
Apparently, you got fresh with somebody.
Ruh-roh.
You failed your persuasion.
I think with that, he rolled a nat 1 on his persuasion.
Ooh.
Alright.
Uh.
So, Thomas, what are you doing up at the blacksmith?
All right, so I'm just gonna like go into the blacksmith and be like, hey, I was wondering if you had any light or medium armor that might be better than just studded leather.
Light or medium armor that's better than studded leather.
Maybe
Well,
anything with magical properties or something, but also something basic, but just better.
Super steady, brother.
Miles doesn't even have studded leather.
Well, let's see what we got here.
Bye, Squee.
Ice cream. Let me see. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Just something that'll keep me safe. I keep getting hurt from the various bad things that come at us, and I'm looking for something that'll help protect me. Nothing specific, just something that might help my defenses in the heat of battle.
Well, I do have a couple of pieces here. They are slightly more expensive, as should be expected from, the royal armor. I do have absorption armor, which you can use to gain resistance to things that you've been hit by. And I've got the, what we call the Armor of Rocks. Makes you extremely heavy. However, still works as medium armor. You can't be knocked prone against your will, and creatures that are a size larger than you, or the same size, or smaller, cannot shove you. And you can also cast Stone Skin once on yourself, once per day.
Okay. What are we looking at price rise on these pieces?
Well, the absorption armor. Absorption armor would be about 400 gold pieces, and the armor of rocks would be 5.
5 gold pieces sounds like a steal.
You're not here.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not there. Sorry.
Could you maybe do a little better on the absorption price? I could swing 300.
300. That's quite a discount. That's a full quarter off of the price. Make a persuasion check.
It seems like we only quarter. It's like 25 cents.
14. That's not great.
No.
I could do a 50 gold discount, but that would be as far down as I could go with it.
Well, the reality is, I only have 325. Any chance you can make that work?
We do have a party purse.
Do you have anything for trade?
Yes, I do, but I'm not going to mention that. I do have some scale mail armor.
Scale mail? Is it just standard scale mail, or is it...
It's just standard. I actually bought it and shouldn't have, because it doesn't do what I need, but...
I do have one piece of armor that I could let go for 300. And it is... it's called the Armor of Boosting. And, the armor has 2 uses, 2 charges. While wearing it, you can, use a bonus action to spin the charges, and gives you a bonus to your AC for 1 minute. The bonus is equal to number of charges you spent. Regains 1d2 expended charges daily at dawn. When you expend the last charge, however, roll a d20. On a natural 1, it becomes non-magical armor.
Oofda.
If you expend both charges at once, roll a d10. On a 1, the armor overloads with energy, and the creature wearing the armor takes 1d12 force damage. So I do have that, which I could let go for 300, but 325, I would need something to sweeten the pot a little bit more than scale mail.
I mean, scale mail is worth what? Like 50 gold? Which would be more than the 350 you said.
Scale mail, when brand new, is 50 gold, and I would have
Well,
to be able to sell it.
Literally haven't worn it. It's basically brand new. So at best it'd be at least 25 gold. Which would be the 350 you're asking for.
Fair enough. I'll do through 25 and your scale mill as long as it's in good condition. Let me inspect it real quick.
Here it is. I tried it on once. That's the only use it's had.
Very well. We'll go ahead and make that deal.
And I hope this was right. Oh.
You hope what was right?
Doing this. What was it called?
Absorption armor.
Why is that not showing anything?
Question. Copy and paste. There are the details of it.
All right. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I know it's a bit of a deal. I thank you for helping me out.
You're welcome. Hopefully I can make up that 50 gold on some more sucker that shows up through here. Need to get that metal fellow, or whatever he was made out of. He looked like metal.
He is a friend of mine, but
send him back
I'm
my way.
I'm sure you can help him out. Wink.
Excuse me?
Sounds wonderful. All right. So back to the rest of the party. What are you all doing?
I think we're just... Mouse is giving Mako a warm welcome with food and drink.
All right. Thomas, are you heading back to the group, or are you heading somewhere else?
Yeah, at this point, I'm broke, so I'll head back to the group.
All right, so you head back to the tavern.
For those of you that don't know, that literally was all of my gold. I have a couple silver and I think a couple platinum or something. Yeah, I have 3 platinum, so I have a little money, but...
Yeah, you had enough to pay for the thing at full price.
No.
Now, was it really worth it? Is the question.
Well, that is a good question, especially since I can't equip it since it doesn't exist in D&D Beyond. But here we are.
I couldn't find the
Yeah,
boat.
I gotta make it here real quick. I'll let you know when it's done.
Could you make a bow of melodies too? Is that
Yeah,
that wasn't in there?
I'll look it up and get it made.
Yeah, no rush.
Thank you, good sir.
Yep.
The item creator.
Hee.
I mean,
You're like the keymaster in the Matrix.
He's the assistant to the regional DM.
I'm the assistant regional DM.
You're the assistant to the regional DM.
He's got this.
Why am I suddenly scared?
Please tell me somebody gets that reference besides him.
I didn't quite hear it.
He said he's the assistant regional DM, and I said
Oh.
he's the assistant to the regional
That's it. I
DM.
thought you were talking about what Mako said. It's familiar, but I'm not sure where it's
an
from.
Office reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
I couldn't watch The Office. I'm sorry.
Oh,
We've talked about my terrible memory
Sorry.
I've seen it. I just
Okay, question, Beard, about that absorption armor.
Yes.
It says armor, light, medium, or
It's-
heavy.
It's medium.
Medium?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Specifically what he was looking for.
what type of armor would it be closest to then?
It'd be studded leather.
Studded leather? Okay,
Yes.
got it. Thank you.
Studded leather with those abilities.
Mm,
Which those abilities are.
studded leather being light armor?
No, medium.
I think
Oh,
it's
the-
right.
Studded leather is light armor.
Yeah, studded leather is listed as light armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Un momento, por favor. Medium.
No, there's only 6 of us. That doesn't work as a joke. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, we can make it medium armor if that was what you would like. We can exchange scale mill for scale mill, or half plate, or whatever you would like it to be.
I mean, to be honest, light armor would be great.
You want light armor?
I mean, probably because I'm guessing. Well, I don't know. I'm able to use medium armor, but generally it adds disadvantage to things.
I thought that's only heavy armor.
No.
I don't know. The scale mail armor added disadvantage to things,
Yeah.
even though it was medium.
Oh, okay, never mind. So do you want to keep it light armor then?
I think light armor would be great, and then
Okay, I'll leave it as
add the
studded.
bonuses.
Yeah, I'll leave it as studded and then add the bonuses.
Okay. Cool, cool.
If that works for Beard,
That works just fine.
great.
Okay. Alright, so Thomas makes his way back up to the rest of the party. Everyone has joined in together. Mako is celebrating with the rest of the party. Thomas, go ahead and take it away because this is news to you.
Hello, everybody.
We have a new
I've
friend.
seen you around. What's up?
Hello. I'm Mako.
Well, hello, Mako. How are you?
I'm good. Just kind of been traveling around and asked your buddy here if I could join the group.
Oh, well, welcome to the group, I guess.
I mean, I figured that since we lost our other angry person, we needed a new angry person.
Oh yeah, no, I'm perfectly happy to have someone else around. Obviously, strength in numbers.
Yeah. Although I will pre-warn, I do come as a pair. Me and my buddy Clatter.
Oh, well, hello there, Clatter. How are you?
Waves and gives an okay with his fingers.
So he can do hand signs, but okay. Ooh,
Yes, you don't talk much,
Okay.
but
so
welcome
here's
to
a
the group.
question.
He's not much of a talker.
Rules, sign language exists. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You should teach Clatter sign language.
see, he kind of only knows yes and no at the moment, but he's picking up on certain things.
So you're asking if CSL exists? Common sign
Yeah.
language?
Oh.
Not in 2014 rules, but in 2024 rules, it does exist.
Alrighty then.
Yep, they added it in 2024.
Oh, good.
That doesn't mean a construct understands it, mind you. But
I mean, if he can give an okay sign, he probably would be able to learn common sign language.
To give you an idea,
I mean, we can teach sign language to a gorilla. I'm sure we could figure something out.
Gorillas are pretty smart.
Clatter
Yeah,
is
he actually knew quite a
essentially-
few words.
Yeah, Clatter is essentially a nonverbal Baymax.
Not as squishy, fluffy.
Right. I'm talking about more like mental capacity.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So what is everybody doing?
Well, I just got back to the bar. I guess I'll see. Is that free drink still an offer?
2 rounds to anyone that participated in the games.
I'll take one of those.
Ooh. 3 rounds?
Yeah. 3 rounds to anyone that participated in the game. You get 2 of them.
All right. Is
I'll
that
make that too.
All right. Let's get a con check from everybody that participated. I know Mouse did.
Yes.
okay?
So Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, for anyone
Mouse
that participated.
is probably under the table.
Mouse is a little bit under the table, kind of curled up like a cat in the sun. Light's
This is-
fine.
This is why I went to the blacksmith before I drank.
Thomas is fine. Mouse is
Okay.
not doing well. The base modifier for this is an 8. So usually goes up by 2 after that.
She failed her first one.
Sad.
Light barely made it. Yes.
Mouse, the only thing about this bow is you'll have to do the math yourself based upon which attack you use.
Oh boy.
That's
Ignore the second one. I accidentally rolled twice. I passed the first time.
Oh, so you didn't take both of your rounds that were given to you for free?
Oh, I can take. Oh, that's fair. I forgot I had 2. Yeah, okay, we'll just say that I'm drunk.
Oh, so while you guys are talking about Clatter and asking questions about him, you just hear a thunk from metal hitting the wood. And you turn around and look, and Alina's flat on her back.
Excellent. Oh.
Well, that was only 2. I know she's small, but she looked like she would be stouter than that. Well, she's with you all, right?
Oh yeah, she's with us.
Okay, whenever you do go back to your rooms, if you don't mind to pick her up and get her out of my floor.
Certainly. We'll take care of that. Before I do that though, can I have a second round?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, good sir.
Mouse, try refreshing your character page and then try adding the bow of melodies now.
Perfectly fine, Thomas.
That went better.
Down 2 of them, and feel a sense of accomplishment having outdrunk the paladin.
How much for 3 rooms? How much for 3 rooms?
You've already paid for your rooms.
Oh,
You still have your 3 rooms from the other night. You paid for them in advance for the
that's right.
duration of the tournament and after the tournament.
While they're still drinking, I'll just grab Alina and take her up to one of the rooms and lay her on one of the beds.
All right. So, what's next for you adventurers?
Mouse from under the table just yells out, "Adventure!"
I think we're going to somewhere up north, and I forget the city. What's it called?
Your wooden fella was saying something about a town called Mayathun or something close to it.
Yeah, my Thune?
Oh my!
I don't quite remember.
What my Thune? That's you're not associated with that ruler, are you?
Oh no! We actually have made good friends with the ruler here, but we were headed up there to just check on things and see how things are going. We might even overthrow that ruler if I'm being honest, but we just wanted to head up north for some reason.
I see. Well,
Anybody recall why?
And
I looked at the group.
I'll be coming back downstairs. Yeah, that one that I just carried upstairs. Her family's living there, and we're trying to stop the leadership and restore her family's name.
I see. Well, please don't start any wars with our kingdom. If you get caught, don't let them know where you came from. But otherwise, best of luck to you. They're kind of.
Oh, don't worry. I came from a totally different place anyway.
That's good to know. What place are we talking about?
Oh, I'm from one second. I almost would know this.
Have you ever heard of the Elder Grove?
Yes, I've heard of that emblazoned mess.
Yeah, that I kind of accidentally caused that emblazoned mess.
Oh, how did you go about that?
I was still learning my powers. It was shortly after my father created me, and I tried to learn fire, and it did not go well, which is why I don't use fire anymore.
Oh.
What is it called?
Well, that is most appreciated. That you have decided not to use that sort of magic, especially in my establishment.
And that's also why I learned how to be a cleric, so that I can heal people instead of burn things.
Very noble cause. And you said you were from somewhere else. What area was that? It's in chat, by the way.
Oh, Venor?
Oh yes, the stronghold for Lathander. We have someone here who's quite the fan of that place.
I think I met him.
Yeah?
Yes, and we have someone here who's quite the fan of her as well. But, yes, the cleric of Lathander is quite the fan of, your home area due to an old friend of hers. And, Doran, the Baron here, he's quite fond of her as well.
Doran is who now?
Doran's the Baron. The one who set up the games, put everything into place, runs the town. Second in command to the king in Castlehorn.
Oh, great. Yeah. Castlehorn's a great place.
Indeed it is. Well, best of luck in your journeys. Is there any food or other drinks that you would like, or should I go tend to other patrons?
What kind of food? What kind of food do you got? Do you got oh, what was it called? What was the hamburger that we created? What was that called? Do you have any beef witches? Because that sounds really good right now.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I have no idea what you're speaking of.
Oh,
beef witch.
let me tell you. All right. You take beef, right, and you grind it up, and you put it into a patty, and you put that on like the grill, right, and you cook that, and then you put that on a roll with some cheese and some bacon, and maybe some like lettuce or tomato or whatever, and maybe some sauces of some sort. It's so good. It's so good.
I think we could probably manage that. It sounds simple enough. 1 second, let me go talk to the cook.
I'll take one of those. Make sure
This
they
beef witch you
know
speak of sounds amazing.
the beef witch is from the Accidental Heroes.
Patent pending.
And I drunkenly lean back in my chair. Very proud of myself.
All right. Few minutes later, it comes out. Completely true to your description.
Okay.
I have concerns.
Me too.
You do see a ground beef patty
Okay.
on a roll. Not a cut roll. It's sitting on top of a
Okay. Okay.
roll with melted cheese, lettuce, and tomato just kind of sprinkled over the top of it.
Beautiful.
Okay. Okay. This looks good. Next time you might try it. Just slice the roll and put one on top. You know what I'm saying?
Slice the
But this looks good.
put one on top. Okay.
And I go into it with a knife and fork and just start chowing down.
Anything for the rest of you?
I'll have what he's having from under the table.
All right. Prepare the
And
same
make
way.
that a double.
Prepare the same way or the way that he described it after it was made.
Chef's choice.
All right.
I'll try the after.
All right. Walks back and comes back out a few minutes later with 2 proper beef witches. And plops them down on the table. All right. Being the winners, I'll allow this round to be on the house. Breakfast is on you, though.
Thank you, good sir. And I toss him a silver piece anyway.
You're too kind. Pockets it and goes over and starts tending to the other patrons. Biting into the beef witches, They are well cooked. Not as in well done. They are cooked in a tasty way. It has fresh cheese on it, fresh vegetables. This is a high produce area, so a lot of the food is picked fresh, and it tastes
Mako's just gonna
delicious.
rip her sandwich in half and offer half to Clatter. Like, this is really good. You want to try some?
Clatter just kind of looks at it, grabs it, and attempts to do what you did, which is shove it in his face.
I do need to clarify.
No open mouth, just in the face.
Yeah, just in the face.
This is called a beef witch.
Clatter just kind of nods his head as you watch the cheese and pieces of lettuce and everything just kind of slowly trickle down the armor.
Hold on, Clatter. Let me get you a towel real quick, bud.
Alright, anything else you all are doing before the end of the day?
I think most is probably done.
Perhaps refresh your character sheet and look in your inventory.
Normally, Thomas, of course, would go hunting, but I don't think he's doing that tonight.
Alina's day has already ended.
This is true.
That's fair.
Light?
No, I'm done for the night.
Okay. Mako?
I'm not.
I think Mako's good. Mako and Clatter are good for the night. Ready for bed, honestly.
I'm not seeing anything, Roach.
What? I put it in your inventory myself. What is going on?
Unless I'm just missing it, but what's it called?
It's called the Absorption Armor.
Okay, so it is called that? Well, yeah, I don't see it.
Okay, we'll talk about it after the...
Okay.
Yeah, we can deal
Yeah,
with
that's
it
fine.
after.
We can deal with it later.
I promise you it's in there.
Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. It's equipped. I see it now.
Frederick is going to go to the end of the hall and get into his... I keep forgetting what it's called.
It's essentially a meditative state.
Yes. His Sentry's Rest.
Yes. Okay. So you're just standing guard?
Pretty much, yeah. In the hallway, right outside all of our rooms. All of their rooms, I should say.
Okay. Go ahead and give me 4 perception rolls.
Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Wow, I rolled 13 3 times in a row.
Alrighty then. So nothing sets off your radar. You do watch as a couple of the other party members make their way up the stairs. Particularly Omen and a couple of people from his mixed up group of adventurers that he was assigned. Omen just kind of opens the door, walks in, slams it, and then you hear the bed thump.
Poor Omen.
Followed by a long,
Okay.
Um,
He's had a bad day.
Yeah.
But other than that, not much happens over the night. Sun rises, and you have all had a long rest, so you get your luck back, Trap.
Yeah! Mouse, were you able to find the Bow of Melodies in your?
It did not show up in my inventory.
Okay.
I will go over to Frydak in the morning. And hey Frydak.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything you need from the blacksmith, I do hear they're running some deals.
True to his word.
Okay. I won't try to roll an insight check because I trust Thomas. It may be the end of me, but I trust Thomas. And I will go to the blacksmith shop.
Only if there's
Mako
anything you
kinda
need,
wants
though. I did say.
To watch.
Oh boy. Okay, so Mako's going to watch, and Frydak is going to the blacksmith shop.
Yep.
Oh look, it's my favorite customer.
I've never bought anything from you. Well, I did buy a hammer and anvil from you, but do you guys do you make moon sickles?
Moonsicles? Well, that is certainly a unique request. What material would you like it made from?
See, I have one. But is it possible to remake it out of not silver?
Out of not silver? I mean, of course, I can make a moonsicle. It's just a matter of what material you want it made out of. Is it going to... You said not silver, so I'm assuming you want gold?
Well, I don't know if gold... See, the reason I use the moonsicle, the reason I even have the moonsicle is because I'm a cleric, and it gives me extra healing whenever I cast a healing spell. And so, if there's any way that I can still keep that, but for other reasons not have it be made out of silver. I don't really use it to attack, I just have it on my person to help with my healing spells. So this is a moonsicle +1. Could I trade this one in and see if maybe you can make one that's not silver and have it be like possibly a moonsicle +2, but I don't know if I have enough gold for that. How much would you charge to upgrade this and make it not out of silver? Any other metal but silver.
Well, the secret to a moonsicle is its purity. So, the only materials that it can be made out of are either silver, gold, or platinum.
Okay, and I'm assuming gold would make it more expensive.
Well, of course.
Platinum's bougie.
Yeah, platinum is kind of bougie, so I don't know what that means.
Means it's pretty.
Okay. So how much would a gold-bladed moonsicle +2 cost?
Let me see here. Moonsicle +2 moonsicle. For a a gold plus 2 moon sickle, you're looking at about 5,000 gold.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's... I don't even have a tenth of that. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank
Now-
you very much.
What is the issue with your current silver one? Why?
I'm also a werebear.
Ooh,
So,
Just putting that out there, huh?
I mean, a lot of people have seen it. So,
You're okay. So you're the fellow from the pie eating contest.
it's me. Yep.
I see. That would definitely be an issue.
Yeah, so, I mean, as long as I don't touch the blade, as long as I hold it by the handle, I'm fine. But every once in a while, I touch the blade, and, of course it burns. Because that's also why I don't carry silver anymore.
Of
Because
course.
it burns.
Seems way very interesting myself.
Do what?
So I think I saw the way better myself in the pie eating contest.
Yeah, that was me. I thought being werebear would make it easier for me to beat pie, but I still vomited.
Well, I would say it would be easier than being mechanical, but having a stomach and all. So I can see your logic there. I could put a golden hilt on your moon sickle to, or I could even, it would still be a +1, but I could do a gold plating.
So it'll be like cover the silver plating.
It's not a silver plating, it is a full silver blade.
Oh, but the gold plating would cover the silver blade so that hopefully I don't touch it as much anymore.
Yes.
So how much would you charge for that?
To cover the cost of the gold, and 250 gold pieces.
That pretty much almost cleaned me out, but it does help to not hurt myself on my own weapon. So okay, I will do it.
Okay.
How long will it take?
Give me a couple of hours and I'll have it plated.
Okay. So I give her 250 gold.
Have a wonderful day, my favorite customer.
See, I don't know why, but okay.
All right, Thomas. Thomas is gonna head over to the blacksmith as well.
Okay.
Is there a temple of Obadiah
There is not.
in this giant town? Okay.
No, this one is dedicated to Lathander, mainly because there is a cleric of Lathander that moved into town that
Oh,
the Baron has a particular eye for.
Can I still go to visit the temple of Lathander?
Yeah, absolutely. It's open to anyone.
Okay. Thomas talks all about him, and so he just wants to see what Lathander's all about.
Okay. Now, Thomas,
He's curious.
what are you doing at the blacksmith?
All right, so I'll walk in. I told you I'd send him your way.
Indeed, you did, and got a healthy little profit. I made up your 50 gold, and then some.
Excellent. I'm glad that worked out for you. I did have a question though. Do you have any use for this used studded leather armor? And I hold up my old armor.
Mouse could have used it.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
No, it's your armor you doing.
No, I'll still ask. I'll still ask the question.
I mean, it's studded leather. It's mundane, so I don't have. To be honest with you, it's probably going to be difficult for me to even sell the scale mill that you gave me. But Most of the people that come to me for armor are expecting something a little more sturdy. I am the royal armorer, and I can't exactly put royalty into mundane armor.
That makes sense. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed your little profit there, and I'll see you around.
Oh, I will see you around.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay. Real quick, outside of the game, did my own team member just team up with a shopkeep to fleece me out of gold? Am I hearing that right?
You weren't paying attention before.
I didn't have enough gold to pay for what I wanted. What do you want?
Sure. So just fleece your own team members. That's fine. It's all good.
I mean, it's like accessing the party funds, but it only screws you.
I mean, it's fine.
You
Right after
also-
moron, he won't figure it out. So yeah, sure. Why
You
not?
also solved one of your problems, though.
This is true.
So Mako went to watch to see how badly this was going to end up. But I mean, after hearing the werebear story, I wasn't sure how much it meant, so I just kind of sat back.
I love it. All right. I did forget about. I'm sorry that one of our party members could have benefited. But I
It's
still
only
have
really
it.
a
So
minor upgrade.
I'm gonna head back to the party and be like, "Hey, everybody. Would this help anybody out?" And I'm gonna hold up the studded leather. Which, to be clear, is not just studded leather, if I recall. It's adorned with one of the dragon's scales or something. I wish I remembered things better.
Did it do anything, or is it just for?
No, it's just what it was adorned with, but it was studded leather. Is the big?
Oh, that's right. That's
it's
right.
for
You made it
stats
out
now.
of. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah,
I like my set of leather armor is made out of dragon bones, but it's just flavor. It doesn't change the AC of it at all.
Yep.
Mouse jumps up and inspects it. Like, my armor is getting a little worn out.
Well, here you go. I hope this helps you stay safe in the future. And I hand it over.
I'll add studded leather.
It'll only be 50 gold. No.
Alright, so is there anything else you guys want to do around town?
So, I was gonna go to the temple while I'm waiting on the sickle to be bladed.
Okay.
You know, while we're... Because it doesn't seem like we're leaving right away. I'll probably head to the temple, too, to just do a little worshipping at my god's temple.
Okay. Alright, so both of you, you see Thomas walk in a little bit after you get into the temple. The priestess is not there, the cleric is not there as of yet. Still wrapping up ceremony details and trying to clean up the bar a little bit from the mess that happened earlier.
From the night before? Wow, we made a mess.
No, you didn't.
Omen, maybe?
That party definitely made a mess.
Excellent.
So shortly after Thomas walks in, though, the cleric does walk in. And just kind of acknowledges you guys and walks back towards the front of the building. So what are you all doing in the temple?
I just want to talk to one of the clerics.
Okay. So, the cleric that is currently presiding over the temple is the female tiefling. Yes, you were one of the party that came up and spoke with me, are you not?
Yes, that was my friend Thomas.
Yes, Thomas. I remember him very distinctly. Are you here to worship, or were you here to speak?
I just wanted to talk to you because I'm actually a follower of Obadiah, and ever since I met Thomas, he's talked about Lathander, and I'm also a cleric for Obadiah, and I just was curious about Lathander and.
Oh yes, of course. Lathander is quite a special deity. What questions did you have about him?
Well, I had heard that he was a god of both life and light, and as a life cleric, that kind of spoke to me a little bit. So
Indeed
tell me
he
more
is.
about Lathander.
All right. Lathander is mostly in the life domain. He is a minor deity of the light domain. One second here.
Yep.
Thomas kind of overhears this and walks over. Lathander is it's the god of birth and where things come from, and represents the potential of all creatures. You know, the vitality of creativity. You know, he athletics and vitality and just energy. You know, he's where we spawn from.
Indeed, the Morning Lord is the wonderful rising sun. You offer prayers to Lathander, and his light will shield thee.
That's very cool. Thank you very much for letting me learn more about Lathander.
Indeed. It sounds like you need to speak with your friend a little bit more. He is very passionate, and I can understand why he is.
Well, that's the reason I wanted to learn more about Lathander, so I could kind of learn more about my friend.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, and I go back to the pews and start praying again.
Oh, you're perfectly fine. I see the same fire in you that I saw in Brother Sharpeye.
He taught me well.
And, I'm sorry, your name was...
My name is Frydak.
Frydak. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. It was great to meet you too. And then he will respectfully leave the temple.
All right. What is everyone else doing?
Thank you.
Mako and Clatter are standing outside.
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch what that last part was. Mako and Clatter or what?
I said Mako and Clatter are standing outside of the
Oh.
temple.
Okay. So,
Just
Friday,
kind of waiting for them.
you run into Mako and Clatter as you walk out of the temple.
Oh, hey.
Hey, bud. Did everything go okay in there?
Yeah, I was just learning. One of our party members, Thomas, he's our ranger, and he talks all the time about Lathander, and so I just wanted to learn a little bit more about him, so I could about Lathander, so I could learn a little bit more about Thomas.
Don't mind me. Just walking around.
So tell me more about yourself. I know that you earned him in a card game. Can I ask where you're from?
I believe it. I have it somewhere.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I remember the letter it starts with. I don't remember the rest.
What does it start with?
An A.
Angel Haven.
Nope.
Clear Eye.
Ashnor.
Aerith? Oh.
Ashnor. I am from Ashnor. Tiny little swamp village.
What do I recognize? Have we been to Ashnor? Because that sounds familiar.
No, you have not. Look down in
No.
the very bottom right-hand corner of the map.
Oh, there it is.
Holy mackerel!
Me and Clad have done some light traveling.
I have no idea where Ashnor is, so... Is it far from here?
Only the bottom of the world.
Seems very far.
With the right people, time can fly by. It doesn't really seem that far.
It's very true. Our group has been traveling for, I guess, about 4 or 5 months now.
Something like that. I think it's actually closer to 3.
We started in a little town called Telahara.
Feels longer.
IRL it is.
I know, but like even in game, it feels longer.
In fact, the real reason we met each other was because we were all kidnapped by this weird puppet master person who put us in parties.
my.
And made us fight other
I
people.
almost forgot about that.
And everybody who lost had their memory wiped. In fact, the
I
last town that we were in,
presumed-
we met somebody who we fought, and she didn't remember who we were. And I think I might have scared her a little bit.
Clearly, y'all had to have won. You still remember it.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen lots of things. We've fought baby dragons and werebears and a big crazy thing with multiple heads that eats people and makes you forget about them. And evil constructs and
Interesting. I've been just traveling a while, and then, like I said, I stumbled upon a quest that had me playing a card game, and out comes a robot. Or a construct. A buddy for life, how about that?
there you go. Buddy for life. So I guess I will head back to the tavern and see if we can meet up with everybody and see if everyone's ready to keep going north towards Malfoon.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan, I'll follow you.
So Thomas, as you prepare to leave the temple, You go to stand up, and you feel a hand on your shoulder.
What's that? Oh. Hello?
Yes. So, I wanted to share something with you. Ties to your mentor that I thought would help you in your journey. Do you have a couple of days that you could potentially spend here? I could share some of his more private teachings with you.
My group definitely is kind of in a hurry, but for Brother Sharp Eye, I would be happy to stay behind and spend some time. Yes, yes. I will speak to them and I'll come back here. Yes, I can make that work. I'll catch up with them later. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'll be back soon.
Very well, take care. And I will see you when you return.
And I head out and go back to the group.
All right.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do before I chat with you all?
Nope.
I think Mouse has just been pretty much relaxing all day.
Oh.
Nursing her hangover.
I'm gonna say Alina's been staying at the tavern all day, chugging water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
me and Alina are just nursing our headaches.
Hey everybody. I know we're traveling as a group, and I hate to do this, but I'm so sorry. What was her name?
I'm sorry, the cleric?
Yes.
Ormo?
Darkseas.
Darkseas?
Yes. DHARXES.
Darkseas wants to teach me about Brother Sharp Eye and show me more of his teachings, and I have to stay here for a little bit, and I will catch up with you all, I promise, but I need to stay here for a bit and learn what I can.
Promise you won't take too long. I can't lose another party member.
I won't be long, I promise. I will catch up to you all. I know where you're going, and I will get there. Brother Sharp Eye is who made me who I am, and I can't miss the chance to learn more about him and his teachings. I hope you all understand.
Mouse will look at him very seriously. I feel like as long as Thomas comes back, or Mouse will drag you back.
I'll be back. I promise. You have my word. And then Thomas is going to try to hug each one of them as basically in a circle. And as long as they let him, he will hug each one of them and assure them that he'll return.
Mouse gives you an enthusiastic hug back.
So when you do return, how do we know it's you?
Secret.
This is very true.
A secret message or secret.
Handshake.
Yeah, secret sign.
Whatever you want. And I'll try a little secret handshake of sorts, and if you go for that, then I'll move on.
Light, no, you are not.
Okay.
Alright. So, Thomas moves back onto the temple, and what are the rest of you doing? Are you preparing to move on towards your goal, or...
I mean, that's what I would suggest.
Before Thomas leaves, Thomas is going to hand over, I don't know, a month worth of rations.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm going to hand over a sending stone.
Oh, you have a
You
sending
have
stone.
those. Yeah.
Okay. I will definitely take that, because that'll help me meet up with the group later. So, of my 107 rations, I will give you 30.
Wow.
Alright.
And then I have a sending stone.
I guess before we leave, I should go get my moonsicle back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I know.
Alright, so
I
easy enough.
thought we were going to stick around and do D&D Shoporama.
We just
Me.
did.
Go ahead if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean for the next 3 sessions.
3? Just 2. Just 2 is fine.
I mean,
Please no.
there are shops.
I mean, I want to hit every shop and get a detailed list of their inventory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can you go through everything, preferably
Yeah, there's 7 shops.
by cost? If you could go cost lowest to highest, through
While
everything you have in stock, that would be
While
great.
White Light is doing that, the rest of us are packing up the caravan and we're leaving.
I mean, that's fine if y'all want to leave me behind.
That's alright. You got Thomas here.
Yeah, we'll just randomly join the party one day. When...
Splitting the party is always a good idea.
Oh yeah. Always a good idea.
Never leads to bad consequences.
I can't think of a single time.
Never. Ever.
Alright, so is everybody loading up the cart and preparing to move on?
No.
I guess not.
Everybody else is.
I was only halfway joking about visiting shops.
Okay. So which shop do you want to visit?
Well, what shops are there?
Well, let's see here. Go down the list. That's
Ooh,
the
a
Baron,
list.
that's the Cleric, that's the Kenku Knight, that's the Master of Ceremonies. Alright, so obviously there's the Noble Armorer. And then there's Elaloth, the Wood Elf from the Fey Emporium, which you've already visited. Then there is Danarin Judemath, the Triton Merchant that specializes in water resources. There's Franzans Frostmail, the Hill Dwarf, General Merchant. There's Corinth, the Lizard Folk that runs the Good as Newt second-hand shop. And I believe that's... And then there's Quinn Morningfall, which is the jeweler.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
I'm going to go to Good as Newt.
Okay, Good as Newt.
Yep.
Alright, so you see a crested head and blue-eyed with rugged emerald scales lizard folk. Wearing a lot of obviously cheap jewelry. Welcome to Good as Newt. What can I interest you in today?
I was in the market to see what you have available.
Well, I'm a second-hand shop, so it changes daily. I have trinkets, I have little traded-in weapons. We've had a few good ones come in because of adventuring parties wanting to trade up and talking to the armorer up there. So we get their the lower portion of their upgrades. We have magic items, potions. We have pretty much everything but animals. What do you want?
Oh, what magic items do you have?
Oh, we have potions. We have let's see. Let me just look and see what we have. And you watch him start digging underneath the counter. Let's see. What do we have here? Magic items. We've got... A bunch of stuff that requires you to buy things to look at. All right, here we go. We have one particular piece that I don't know how useful it is, but it's always entertaining, and you can use it to play pranks on your friends. It's the Armor of Vulnerability. So, while wearing this armor, you have resistance to one of the following damage types. Bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. And it will choose that randomly. However, it is cursed. So, whenever someone attunes to this armor, it curses them, and then taking the armor off does not remove the curse. So while cursed, you have vulnerability to 2 of the 3 damage types, and resistance to the 1. We also have a Bag of Devouring, which looks a lot like a Bag of Holding, but it eats your items. So it goes, anything that you put in it is lost forever. So that's another good way to get rid of things that you don't want and to prank your friends. You look like the kind of person that would want to prank your friends. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Digging around. No, you don't need those. Those are boots of levitation. You have wings. You don't need the broom of flying.
We have a carpet.
That's in our house back in Telehara.
No, it should be in the bag of holding.
I do have, if you're looking for a utility item, I do have a cap of water breathing. It makes a bubble of air around your head whenever you speak the command word, so you can breathe underwater.
How long does that last?
The cap of water breathing, it stays with you until you speak the command word again. Or until you take off the cap, or you're no longer underwater.
How much?
Cap of water breathing would be 110 gold pieces. I also have... Am I wasting my time telling you about things that you can use to mess with people?
I haven't heard anything good enough yet.
I do have a charlatan's die. It's a 6-sided die, and whenever you roll it, you can control what number it rolls. Good way to win bets.
Yeah, let's do it. How much for that?
That's a trinket, so that's only 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right.
I hand over 15 gold pieces.
Wonderful. Thank you. Give it a try.
I roll the die.
What number do you want it to have?
3.
3 pops up. No matter how many times you try it, it will always show the number you're thinking of. But use it wisely, because if you roll too many 6s in a row, they'll start to get suspicious.
Okay.
I also have a mystery key. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what it does. Or what it unlocks. But it is a key.
Will you take 1 silver for it?
Sold. Yeah. Tosses you the key. So this is actually a magical item. The key has a 5% chance of unlocking a lock once. So you'd roll a D100, and as long as you roll a 5 or lower, it'll unlock the lock.
That's funny.
Anything
Okay.
else you might be interested in? Any type of item?
No, that's I think that's good.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Be sure to come visit again in the future, and there's no telling what will be at my shop.
What shop did he go to?
Good as Newt secondhand shop.
Oh, right.
It's essentially a pawn shop.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Are you guys getting ready to load up now, or are you wanting to do more stuff in town?
I'm good.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
Okay. Then you all load up the cart and look back at the wall where Thomas is standing, waving goodbye to you as you all drive off like the last scene of The Incredible Hulk with sad music playing. And as you get to the exit of the city, you look back.
It's just me. It's not that bad.
Right. You look back one more time to see Thomas slowly fading as he walks off towards the temple. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
And we never heard from him again.